How can he say these things? He is definitely sexist. But second time I watched it, I understand what he's trying to say. Like he said many times, he's not saying women should earn less. He's saying they are because of these reasons. And like I said, I don't know if there's a statistic that show that women in general are less intelligent than men. And if there is, I would say, what's the fucking point? I feel like I'm sort of in another corner in this discussion. He's basically saying there is a gender gap because these reasons. Piers Morgan is saying there is a gender gap and you're disgusting. I'm saying there is no gender gap. It's been debunked several times. But the gender gap is something that a lot of people, you've probably heard about, that women earn less than men.
Today, the typical woman who works full-time earns 79 cents for every dollar that a typical man makes.
This is definitely not a statement made so that people can pat themselves on the back. Oh, it's so hard being a woman. And it's not a statement that men make to further themselves in different areas, say politics. What they did with the gender gap is that they took all men and all women and did a median on it and said, oh, okay, women earn this amount less than men in general. What they don't take into account is, well, pretty much anything at all, like women working less hours, women choosing less high-paying jobs, and so on and so forth. Now, if you take these factors into account, basically the gender gap comes out to pretty much nothing, because men and women are paid generally equal, because it is governed by the law. You can't pay someone less money because of their gender. It's illegal. It's been illegal for 45 years. If women were paid less than men, then why doesn't all companies just hire women? You would have to pay them less for the same job.
Bitches, you're drunk.
But this statement lives on because politicians wants to further themselves. People want to feel better by saying it. Oh, women! People want to pat themselves on the back. But really, you're doing more harm than good by making statements like this. Now, basically what the man was saying, there's more than one pay gap. If you're shorter, you get paid less. If you are less intelligent, you're more likely to get paid less. If you are fat, you are likely to get paid less. All these different things, all these different privileges, they all come down to less pay. But Piers so desperately wants to show that he's a good man that he's irrational. He won't even listen to what he said. He said several times, I don't think women should get paid less.
I never said that women should earn less.
He said it what 3 times, but completely ignored because Piers so desperately wants to show I'm standing up for women. It's so easy. It's so easy to just be like, oh, you're disrespecting women. You're a disgusting sexist pig. You're in the parliament. Get this man out of the parliament.
Bitches, you're drunk.
Because he's sexist and disgusting. What was the point of this video? Absolutely nothing. I feel like I should probably drop this whole meme with women for a while before Wall Street makes another montage of all the stuff together.
Let me stop.
Final closing thought on this video. If you're a female watching this, I want you to know that you are not what the media or politicians or people on Twitter want to tell you.
No.
You're not weak. You're not less privileged. You are strong. I think it's such an unhealthy way of looking at things. What happened to I'm a woman, hear me roar? It's become I'm a woman, I earn less than men.